Hello. This is going to be kind of like I'm tired, but I need to meal prep. So, what I'm going to do is this recipe. Let me just show you. So, it's essentially like a strawberry and chocolate chia pudding kind of thing. So, we're just going to try it out, see how it goes. And it's high protein. Doesn't take too long. So we're going to whisk together okay. We're gonna need almond milk. 1.5 cups. I don't know how much this is. On here it says pea protein powder, but I'm gonna use vanilla whey. Some dark chocolate, some sugar-free strawberry preserves / jam, chia seeds, and I think that's about it. You can add sugar if you want. I'm not going to add too much sugar, if any added sugar. I don't really want that added stuff. So, what I'm going to do... Excuse the noise. So it says, in a medium bowl, whisk together the protein powder, stevia, almond vanilla milk, water, and chia seeds. So I'm going to tailor this recipe a little bit to my liking. It's a big whisk, but let's get the measuring cups too. So let's just use the full cup and see where we're at. So what I want to measure is how much almond milk I have left. Just to see. Because the recipe, it says 1.5 cups, but I think this is 1 cup. This is like, I have 1 cup. I have 1 cup of almond milk. So we're gonna do 2/3 of the recipe. Let me put this over here. So with that in mind, we're going to do 2 scoops of the protein powder. I'm not sure if there's any difference with the whey versus pea protein, but we'll see. I'm trying this recipe out for the first time, and since I'm using vanilla whey, I'm thinking that because the recipe calls for vanilla almond milk, so I think using vanilla whey will outweigh there's too much whey in that sentence. But you get it. You get what I'm saying. So it says water. It doesn't say any water in the ingredients. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And then the chia seeds. So it's 3 tablespoons in the recipe. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. Also, this package is just, I feel like it's crazy. I think it just needed some air in there to be opened properly. Okay. I don't normally like chia seed pudding. I think it's the texture for me. But I'm going to try it because they didn't have any hemp seeds at Safeway. It's like a fly. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Okay. And we just mix that together. Ooh, the protein powder is going everywhere. I think because I only have like, nah, we'll see, we'll see. I actually really like this protein powder. I just can't have it straight up with like water. Honestly, it tastes really gross to me. But out of all the protein powders that I've tried, I really like this one. It's the Garden of Life Sport protein powder. So we're just whisking it. It looks like it could be like a pancake batter, TBH. So this is like an overnight recipe. I won't have the final product. Maybe I'll do like a reel, the final product or something. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Should I try it? Like, that's sweet already. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Okay. And then, cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this thicken up. But then also need strawberries. So what I'm gonna do, it says half a cup. So maybe I'll just do like, okay, it says half a cup. Actually, now that I think about it, it says half a cup, but I'm doing 2/3 of the recipe, right? So, and I kind of don't really like, because it's a lot of prep and then like preparing it afterwards. I don't feel like doing that. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I have a paring knife. Oops, that's not a paring knife. I have a paring knife somewhere. There we go. A little paring knife. We're just going to core out the strawberries. Maybe I'll wash them in the container that I'm going to like have the pudding set in. Honestly, I wanted to take a nap after work, but I knew that like I need to meal prep because my strawberries are going bad. But also like I didn't know how much almond milk I had left in the fridge, so worked out. It's like a trial recipe. I'm gonna wash these. Usually I would use like the Trader Joe's fruit and vegetable wash. So we have the strawberries. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to, I usually use this spatula, but I used that with my egg yesterday. There's so much in here. Use like a tiny little spatula. And then kind of just like pour it in. Should I like push this down? There we go. Get the excess water out. Okay. I think that's a good mix. Just pour it in. I see clumps of protein powder, but it's fine. I'm gonna mix it to the best of my ability. So meal prepped this. Okay. And then with the strawberries, what we can do just like maybe like, I don't know. Do you think we should like chop them? Chop them up. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Like, how would I want to eat it, you know? I think just like piling them in. Yeah. I think doing that, it's such a loose type of batter. I keep wanting to say batter because it looks like pancake batter, you know? But I think I like the diced size. Honestly, don't chop things like I do. I've just been cooking for a while, so it's easier. Yeah, I'm like chopping things like how my grandma would chop things. I think just like visually, yeah, it looks better if you have all of this stuff like on top as well instead of just like mixed in. But to be honest, it goes in one way anyways. So yeah, we can have some big ones. That's fine. I think I put too much strawberries. Ooh, that one doesn't look nice. Okay, I think that's a good amount of strawberry because I want to, I guess like the strawberry preserves. How much do we put? It says put 1.5 tablespoons. So we can just, it's so gelatinous. But I think like when I have the chia pudding all set already, it'll blend nicely. Because like, it seems nice. Like it doesn't seem like it needs so much to be added because it was already sweet. But, and then I think with the dark chocolate, I think you just like, oh, you grate it. I was just gonna add them in there. Sorry, I have an induction stove. And so it's just, I don't know what, 15 grams. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I love dark chocolate. Healthy snack, quote unquote. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this is my chia pudding meal prep. I think it has about maybe 600 calories, maybe about like 60 grams of protein, about maybe like 40 grams of carbs, maybe about like 18 grams of fat. Ta-da! This looks so gross, but we'll see how it is. But thanks for being on this journey. Bye.